Hello YouTube,
Chef AD
here, and for today's video, I thought that I was going to start a new series about fixing or finishing my old beats because I have a lot of beats and I either hate some of them or just never got to finishing them, and a lot of them have potential. I feel like every beat has potential, but I have this beat here. I think this was one of the first beats I ever made, if not my first. I can't remember. So let's get started, I suppose. This is what the beat sounds like. Okay, overall for a first beat, I don't think it's actually that bad of an idea. I kind of hear what I was going for when I made this. Definitely what I've noticed is off those. 808s are definitely not in key with the pattern. They kind of clash a little bit, and this pattern I feel like should start on 4 bars, not 3, and it's a bit complicated. So if I just grab this right here and move this to the right a little bit, I think that would be good. Yeah, and if you hear right there, it sounds bad because the 2 notes play at the same time. Yeah, I'll just keep that one. And let me just see if these 2 are exactly the same. If they're not, I'll make them that way. If they are, I'll just keep them that way. Okay, so they're a little bit different. I need to see what's going on here. So this one plays E, and this plays C for some reason. I don't know about that, but I'll just make it the same way. Okay, now it's just gonna be the same right here. Also I think I'm gonna make this a different part of the beat than this part. So yeah, this will still be the intro and this will still be the drop, but I think that I'm just gonna have this on a different pattern. So now it's like that, but no worries, we'll just drag it in here. And I'll move the drums over as well. Okay, now with this 808, let's see what's going on. I really don't think this 808 sounds too bad, other than the fact that some notes just aren't in key. Yeah, I'll just mess with the 808 and see what I can do. Alright, I think that sounds pretty good. So we'll replace this 808 with the new one. And yeah, I think we're good with that. Okay, I'm not too sure what I was trying to do with this kick right here. It's like just a bunch of random notes playing everywhere. Here, let me just merge it with my 808 really quick. Okay, so I don't know what is really going on with my kicks right here, but I'm gonna just put them on with the 808, and maybe we can have them enter later in the beat because just to add more energy, I feel like the kicks would be better for building up later on. Okay, so I think that's also a lot better. And these hi-hats are a little bit too simple for me, and they're like kind of very loud. This makes me think that I should probably turn up the BPM. I feel like it's a bit too slow. That's a bit too fast. I think that's perfect. That's going to be our new hi-hat pattern. I kind of like it. I kind of like how it's going so far, to be honest. I like it. Now, on top of like all the missing sounds, I feel like it's still pretty empty. I feel like I want to add some open hats. It would just fill up the beat more. It feels a bit empty right now, and I feel like that just add more to it. I feel like this pattern alone isn't cutting it, so we're probably going to have to add something. And I'm thinking of just adding some like ambient noise and just keeping it on the same notes as this pattern, but just enough so you can like not recognize the sound kinda, but enough so that it fills in the space. I think that this sound will do. Okay, I like that. And just for a little intro, I don't know. I'm gonna just put like a reverse crash or something. And then for the drop, I think I'll just copy this pattern and make it a more energetic sound, maybe higher pitch. Yeah, that might work. Maybe we can have the original pattern kick in right there. I think, to be honest, bro, we're gonna have to change the sound. I don't think this is cutting it, which is really sad, but I like that one. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a good way to introduce the main pattern. I feel like it needs a bit of reverb. Something I feel like I realized is maybe for the first drop, the 808's a little bit too complicated. So we'll just try to make it a bit more simple for this first drop and then keep it how it is on the second. So this is the pattern that we use for the first drop. So I'm gonna just make the 808 pattern fit with this. So I think that that's a good new pattern to have here. Also, this crash still for some reason is like way too loud. You can like hear it start up. Okay, there you go. I also feel like the 808 is just not loud enough. I don't know. Either that or the low end is too powerful on this plugin. Let's see. Also, let me see if there's a limiter. Yep, that's gotta go. Jesus Christ. Maybe it doesn't gotta go. Is it just because the volume's turned up? Yeah, that is the reason. Okay, we'll just keep them right here. We'll add in wave shaper. Bit of distortion. Yeah, I like that. Now, I have a producer tag. It's not really my producer tag, but it's my tag that I like to put in a lot of beats. It's just a sound effect from Street Fighter that I thought is hard, and it literally fits in like every beat I've ever put it in, so I just made it my tag over time. But because of it being from something else, I've just been wanting to get my own tag, you know, like someone saying something, you know, like a normal producer tag. So I'm not gonna click it because your ears are gonna get like blown out if I do. Okay, so I put it in, and I'll just hear how it sounds with the beat. Just gonna extend this part a little bit. I don't know, I feel like it'd be better if it went for longer. Here, maybe the clap is just a little bit too weak for the beat. Maybe it needs to be layered with something else, I don't know. Oh, that's weird. I also decided to do that. Okay. Also, earlier when I was looking through the open hats, I layered on accident with the clap, and I actually didn't think it sounded too bad, so there you go. And then I feel like this reverb's not gonna cut it. I feel like we need a bit more. Kinda want like a little bit of a delay. Alright, I think that's good. Okay, so I have this little like pluck arpeggio here. By itself it sounds alright, but I think it sounds pretty good with the beat. Probably just add some reverb to it, to be honest. Okay, so I added this EQ here. I thought the EQ would sound like this. If you pay attention, you can hear like this almost tapping noise over and over, and it's pretty annoying. But with the EQ, I like it. Probably just gonna keep it on the first drop because I feel like this drops, I want it to be more centered around this main pattern here. So this first drop will be for that then. I feel like there needs to be more percussion, so I'm just going to add some perks, and hopefully that'll fill in that empty space that I feel. Okay, so this is my percussion pattern that I made. I don't know, it just has like a triangle and a perk. When you listen to it played with the beat, it actually plays exactly on the snare, the triangle, so it's kind of like every second snare just has another triangle later on top. Yeah, I'm gonna just turn down the triangle actually. So for this pattern here, but in the 1 octave version, I added a distortion to it because I just thought it sounded better and gave more energy to the second drop. And then in this transition right here, it goes back to feeling empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put halftime on this little pattern right here. Yeah, I'm also going to delete this pattern. I just think it sounds good without it. This transition sounds a lot better without that pattern right there. Okay, so after messing around a little bit, I've just decided the outro is going to be the main pattern, but on halftime, and then just a little bit for the end. And then all I have to add, I think, is just like a little transition from this part of the beat to the end, and I think we're done. So let me just find something to transition these two parts, and then we'll be finished. Cool. So here's the transition sound, and I think that it's pretty good. I think I'm done. I think this is it. So I'll play the final beat one time, and then that's it. Alright, so that's the finished beat. From what I think it's improved a lot. I definitely don't think it's the best beat in the world. I'm not disappointed in it, but I'm definitely not, the biggest fan of it. I'm not trying to say it's bad in any sense, because I really do like it actually, but the goal wasn't to make an amazing beat. The goal was to fix and finish my old beat, So I think I accomplished that. I think it's definitely listenable now, it's enjoyable, it's longer, it's finished, and I'm proud of it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Um, I wish that I would have had a face cam for this video, just because I feel like that's something I want. Not necessarily something I need, but for sure it'd be just a little something extra. And yeah, to be honest, I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next, and goodbye.